Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back through daily crypto news and analysis, and today we're going to be talking about Hedera and Hbar, so let's just dive in and let's talk about a few things. So recently in my XRP video, I told you guys that I am more so focusing on utility and ISO 222 gems, and yes, I am, and Hedera definitely is up there in terms of the utility driven assets. It is one that I continuously average in, and it's also one that I'm waiting for some nice lows to be cleared. Right now, as Bitcoin trades sideways at the 20.3K zone, people are most likely saying, what, the bottom is in, we're building a floor, everything looks great. But I warn you guys that in the last 3 months, we've also seen very similar price action to what we are seeing right now in terms of sideways momentum. Do I need to remind you guys of the recent price action going back to May, where we were trading sideways between 30K, we were like hitting like almost like 31K, down to like 29K for a little bit of time until we eventually fell off the cliff and came down to like roughly 18K. In my opinion, we will most likely see 16K being tested. I'm waiting to see if we get a nice impulse off the 300 weekly moving average. But if we don't, we will most likely go lower on Bitcoin down to roughly like 10K. It's going to be an interesting time in the market, but I think that this is the most critical time in the market that you could basically be a part of crypto ever. I've always said, yeah, sure, when like you look at assets like Hbar, for an example, right? And you're looking at this and you go to like the all-time chart and you're like, well, I wish I was in during this time here where we spiked up. No, that is not the time that you want to be in this market. This is the moment that you want to be in this market. I mean, think about it like this. From 1 cent back here in January of 2020, we did over a 50x move on this. And yes, these opportunities will still be here. In fact, when I'm really looking at the price action down to around roughly like 4 to 5 cents, we'll just say like 4.5 cents to be, in the middle. If we do get that price range, think about it like this. A 50x opportunity on that would bring Hbar to a $2.25 price target per Hbar. Does that seem unrealistic? Absolutely not from my perspective. We could even see a 75x opportunity, which will bring it right to my target points of like $3 to $6. It would be roughly $3.40. But again, right, when we really kind of look at this market, there will be massive opportunities. And these bear markets are the time that you want to really be in this market and position yourself perfectly and accumulate and average into some solid utility holdings. Hbar is one that I have been accumulating. I've been accumulating DeFi tokens. I've been looking at ISO 222 tokens. There's so many great opportunities out there, but you really got to pick, the clear winners, and you really got to avoid the losers. And of course, time in this market has proven to you which ones are winners and which ones are losers. Now, to me, when we really kind of look at crypto, the reason why I look at these, massive crashes as huge opportunities is just where crypto is headed. I share with you guys this quote from Kevin O'Leary going back to April 9th. Okay, and it says, Kevin O'Leary at Bitcoin conference put his views in front of people that crypto and Bitcoin, more so crypto, in the next 10 years will be the 12th sector of the S&P 500. And listen closely.
The spigots of capital are going to flood into this sector like you've never seen. And so for those of us that can invest in it now, you're getting ahead of what's going to be a huge wave of interest when policy occurs. I predict in the next 10 years that crypto, blockchain, Bitcoin, all of this innovation will be the 12th sector of the S&P. Now, why do I say that? Because Bitcoin is not a coin, it's software. Ethereum is software. Avalanche is software. Helium is software. Solana is software. It's all software. And the smartest hands over keyboards today in the world are developing on the chain and bringing innovation to financial services, which in the end is the largest sector on earth. Now, what we need is policy. We need government to catch up with us so that we don't lose leadership.
And I share with you guys on this because we are seeing this actually become a reality. We are seeing regulations being at the forefront of crypto. We're seeing them focus on, regulations. We're seeing, Ripple in a battle of a lifetime for, regulations around, for example, even XRP. Remember, Ripple made a framework back in November. In my opinion, regulations will be here in roughly around this year to roughly 2023. And when we look at that, right, it's going to change this entire, we're looking at like a massive opportunity because it's going to change the entire landscape of crypto. And yes, Trillions on top of trillions of dollars will flood in. And what tokens are going to be here to really kind of, stay around during like crashes like this and continue to build? Hedera. Things like Hedera that are utility driven, that are backed by massive institutional giants, as we do see here from Hedera. Their investors, they're backing it's huge financial institutions and institutional investors. These are the tokens that I'm looking at. They are continuously building. Things are continuously expanding on these networks. For an example, even Saucer Swap, testnet, decentralized exchange goes live tomorrow. Today. This is today. We will run a bounty to reward users in Sauce for identifying bugs. Details will be announced at launch, and we of course see this announcement. And a few people have been really kind of looking at it. We do see Coinman, the Hbarbarian, quoting this tweet from Noob. Put on your hash pack to start. And here we have it. Sneak peek of Saucer, Swap Labs testnet decentralized exchange built on Hedera. Of course, yes, it is basically a reskinned Uniswap, if you will. But these are forks of Uniswap. These are great, especially when you look at the savings that you will see. I love this. In my opinion, like, decentralized exchanges are huge, especially from the DeFi offering space. Again, continuously building within the Hedera market. And we do see here, Hedera DeFi space is going to see explosive growth like NFTs. Two great decentralized exchange platforms are in beta, and we are really close to launching. Saucer Swap Labs is based on Hedera Smart Contracts 2.0 and Hbar Suite on the Smart Node technology developed by the team. I mean, guys, when we really look at this from an overall perspective on DeFi, this is also why I focused on DeFi. DeFi is such a huge opportunity in this market that I think a large amount of individuals kind of ignore. DeFi does allow for tokens to truly, launch in price. Like, the growth of it is huge. And Hedera focusing on NFTs, like on my NFT channel, if you guys do want to go subscribe to it, you guys are more than welcome to. Links are down in the description below, as well as in the comments. I just talked to you guys about how Hedera is essentially exploding in regards to the NFT sector. They are doing massive marketing, huge, collections launching on Hedera. It's truly remarkable, where we currently are in this market. Remember, market sentiment right now is garbage. If you actually look at crypto and you ask anybody about crypto right now, 90% of them will be like, didn't that crash? Like, basically, isn't it dead? And I'm talking about like the retail individuals. Like, I'm not talking about individuals in the crypto market right now. Those individuals that are in this market right now, yes, that's right. You watching this video are probably some of the smartest individuals to understand the true value behind these assets. To realize where we are in this market, while realizing that, like, your investments are down 50+%, like, I am down as well. There's large amounts of individuals that are down in this market, but this is the time that you need to reevaluate where you are. You need to reevaluate, where we are headed. In terms of the growth around crypto, it's truly something remarkable. You're going to see financial institutions hoarding up crypto assets as we do see regulations ushered in. It's going to be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And of course, we did see Stater officially announce that we will be seeing the V2 release, which does allow for you to basically unstake your Hbar. And after an amazing 2 months, we are releasing V2. As always, our priority is to make it as secure as we can. Auditors have given us the green light for our smart contracts on Hedera. You guys could read the report if you want. But of course, 590 million Hbar in total value locked on Stater Hedera platform and smart contracts, over 75,000 transactions with 10,000 plus unique wallets. That's not the only way, we assure you. Partnership with the Hbar Foundation has been closely associated with us because we are developer partners with them. Their regular reviews of our projects and timelines. This includes code reviews and beta tests, but that's not all. They also release their white paper on this, or their security audit, sorry. And we do see here, we are humbled by the amount of trust you have placed in us and the support you have given us. This has helped us create a robust and audited platform you can keep staking on for long. Thank you and happy staking. And we don't have an official date release on this, but it looks like it is almost here. It is most likely going to be launching in July. I look forward to this. I hope to see it launch in July. That's going to be great. And again, having an asset like Hbar and being able to stake it for 44% APY on something like Stater is also great, but I actually look forward to native staking. That's the thing that's really going to open the floodgates for individuals to run in and stake their Hbar, knowing that it is secured by ABFT. It's going to be a massive opportunity. And also, we did see another listing for Hbar. This is on a little bit of a smaller exchange. This is Coin Metro. There was a few other, listings here as well, but Hbar was one. You love to see it. Like any sort of volume like this adds more opportunity for individuals to jump into Hbar. So I love to see this. It's great. And of course, this is in USD and Euro trading pairs. I love to see it. I just like to see more and more exchanges listing Hbar, and I look forward to the day where we do see more tier 1 listings of Hedera, more so like Coinbase, for an example. And we will get there eventually, but for the most part, it's going to take a little bit of time, and I don't really care about, major listings just yet, as we are basically, just starting the bear market, if you will. Now, also, in regards to things happening around, Hedera, we have been seeing a large amount of, marketing, not only from Hedera, but we've been seeing large accounts like, for example, the Blockchain Media, which also posted this financial institutional investors behind Hbar tweet. They also posted this: Hbar 10,000 plus TPS. The average fee 3 to 5 second finality, kilowatts an hour, everything about this. And this was just from yesterday. They're basically talking about how it is next level. And you love to see this because the Blockchain Media does have almost 50,000 followers. But this was not the only large Twitter account to actually post about Hedera recently. We also did see Masari Crypto post about Hedera as well. And remember, this is a 257,000 followed account. And we also do see Hbar to the moon saying, so many large Twitter accounts are talking about Hedera nonstop. It's time to let the world know about this amazing technology and network. Mass adoption is on the way. Yes, I do believe that when we really kind of look at Hedera and we look at things happening around Hedera, we are seeing large accounts taking, accountability of what Hedera is doing, what Hashgraph is, and I love to see this from the perspective of we will see more and more growth happening on the Hedera network. I also look forward to seeing more GC members, more project launches, and also live projects going fully live and utilizing the Hedera mainnet. I know recently I just talked to you guys a little bit about my concerns on that. We will eventually get there. I look forward to Avery Dennison, the Coupon Bureau, things like that that are going to demand large transactional, flows. That's what I'm really kind of just waiting for patiently. I still am accumulating. Like I said, Hbar to me is going to be a clear winner going forward. But yeah, with that in mind, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn the notifications on if you guys want more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, up to you all. Have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out, guys.